the golden secrets to spark a love of reading in your child. Welcome, dear parents, to our parenting series. In today's world, where television and video games offer endless entertainment options, how can we help our children discover the joy and fascination of books? This is a journey filled with both challenges and sweet rewards. In today's discussion, we'll explore some powerful strategies to ignite a lasting love of reading in your child. Before diving into each aspect, let's take a quick look at the main points we'll cover. First, why is reading so essential to your child's holistic development? Next, how can a child's love of reading begin with the habits and role modeling of parents? And finally, what practical methods and small tips can help us encourage and nurture this passion most effectively? The magical power of books. Many parents may wonder, with so many skills our children need to develop, why do we emphasize reading so much? Let's explore the surprising benefits that books offer. First and foremost are the academic advantages. Reading is the foundation for all learning. When children have strong reading skills, they not only absorb textbook content more easily but also develop a rich vocabulary and solid grasp of grammar. Studies show that children who enjoy reading often perform better academically, and early reading skills are closely linked to future graduation rates. But the benefits of reading go far beyond academics. Books open a window to a diverse and connected world, stimulating curiosity and helping children develop social-emotional intelligence and empathy. Through stories, children learn to put themselves in others' shoes, understand different cultures, and build a strong base of general knowledge. Reading also brings powerful mental health benefits. Immersing in stories can help children feel calm and content. Scientifically, reading activates language centers in the brain, lowers blood pressure, slows heart rate, and even releases mood-boosting neurotransmitters. Especially meaningful are those family reading moments, which not only foster early literacy but also create precious bonds between parents and children. When parents are reading role models, so how does the spark of reading love begin in a child's heart? The answer might surprise you. It all starts with us, the parents. Indeed, a child's enthusiasm for books is deeply influenced by how we interact with reading. Children are like blank pages, constantly observing and learning from our actions. That's why those quiet family moments are golden opportunities to plant the seeds of reading habits. Remember, our goal isn't to turn reading time into a stressful language lesson, but to share the joy of discovering stories. Never force your child to read each night if you're not reading yourself. Children can sense the inconsistency and will quickly lose interest. A fun idea is to keep a family reading journal. This only works if parents join in enthusiastically and share what they've read. Make reading a shared family activity, instead of turning on the TV or video games every night. Why not set aside a fixed weekly time to read together? This builds not only a love of books but also a more connected and healthy family dynamic. Most importantly, lead by example. Read often, and read in front of your children. It doesn't have to be a thick novel, it could be a newspaper, a recipe, or a magazine. When children see their parents deeply engaged in reading, they naturally learn that reading is both enjoyable and valuable. Reading with your child. Plant curiosity. Harvest love. Once we become strong role models, what's the next step to directly inspire and nurture a child's passion for reading? One of the simplest yet most effective ways is to read aloud to your child and discuss what you've read together. Experts agree that reading aloud is one of the best ways to cultivate a love of books. Many parents assume this is only necessary when children are young, but even older children benefit greatly when parents continue to read to them. Your child will let you know when they're ready to move on. Reading aloud stimulates imagination, builds vocabulary, and naturally strengthens reading comprehension. Make this reading time truly fun and engaging. Children are sensitive and will pick up on your positive energy. Our goal is to spark curiosity and draw them into the world of stories so they can gradually grow into independent readers and lifelong learners. During reading, don't hesitate to pause and ask questions. Encourage your child to predict what happens next, summarize events, or share thoughts about a character's behavior. These conversations bring stories to life and help your child develop communication skills, critical thinking, and deeper interest in reading. If your child encounters new words or concepts, take a moment to explain. This not only broadens their understanding but also shows that it's normal and necessary to pause and reflect while reading. Such moments create meaningful connections between books, your child's life, and the larger world around them. When books are everywhere, creating a natural reading habit. Beyond reading together, it's essential to create a home environment that encourages reading. How can books become a natural and inviting part of your child's daily life? One secret is to place books everywhere in the house. While we all love a tidy home, let books be an exception. Make books visible and easy to reach so children can pick them up spontaneously. A nature picture book on the coffee table, a comic book collection in your child's room, or magazines near the living area. All of these can spark curiosity. Establish a consistent daily reading routine, after lunch, after school, before bed, or whenever works best. A regular, relaxed reading time helps form a lasting habit. Don't worry if your child doesn't show much excitement at first. Be patient. Like any new skill, the more they do it, the more they'll enjoy it. Don't forget the power of the library. Visit often and let your child choose books. Librarians are great at recommending age-appropriate titles. These outings aren't just about books. They're also meaningful family adventures. Keep borrowed books on a separate shelf to avoid losing them. When choosing books, prioritize your child's interests, whether it's dinosaurs, princesses, superheroes, or sports. Letting children pick their own books boosts motivation. Also, expose them to various genres, from comics that teach vocabulary and new concepts, to richly illustrated picture books, to chapter books as they grow. Gradually increase difficulty by selecting books just slightly more challenging than what your child usually reads. A gentle note: encourage print books over ebooks, especially before bedtime. Research shows children absorb and remember stories better from physical books, while screens can disrupt sleep. From the page to life, helping your child become an independent reader. Once your child begins to develop a love for reading, how can you support them in becoming an independent reader and lifelong learner? First, avoid pressuring your child to learn to read too early. Most children will naturally begin reading as their foundational skills mature. Early reading efforts should focus on joy and interest in stories and pictures, not speed or pronunciation. Help your child experience the joy of reading. If you notice persistent difficulty in recognizing letters, frequent confusion, or inability to pronounce words, talk to teachers or specialists to ensure early support if needed. Sometimes, reluctance to read may signal an underlying learning challenge, so don't hesitate to dig deeper. As your child grows older, one fun way to rekindle reading interest is by watching movie adaptations of books they love. Set a simple family challenge: read the book before watching the film. It's a great opportunity to talk about how stories can be told from different perspectives. Encourage your child to build a personal book collection. Children love to collect, and having their own bookshelf with favorite books gives them pride. These books will become treasured memories as they grow. Encourage sharing, too. Not every book needs to stay on the shelf. Talk about exchanging books with friends or cousins, or donating to libraries, schools, or charities. Even birthday book swaps can help children see books as meaningful and special gifts. Lastly, limit screen time, especially during the early stages of building reading habits. Create space in your child's routine for reading and other healthy activities. Joining a book club can also make reading more exciting and offer chances for deeper conversations about books and beyond. Nurturing a love of reading is a long journey, requiring patience, love, and consistent support from parents. But the rewards are well worth the effort. When we awaken a child's curiosity and help them fall in love with the magical world of books, we're not just nurturing their intellect and soul, we're giving them a lifelong friend and teacher on their path through life. Wishing you joyful and meaningful reading moments with your children.